I want us to read a psalm so that we can understand what the posture of a true child of God should be. A child of God is that who was engendered by God. A child of God is that who was purchased, who was acquired by our God. It is not the one who wants to be, rather it is the one whom God elects. Because it is not up to the man who wants to be a people or child of God, rather it is the one whom God chooses according to his kindness and love. Therefore, I want us to open our Bibles to Psalm chapter 90, verse 12, which says like this, for the glory of God. Therefore, teach us to number our days, so that we may apply wisdom to our heart. How beautiful it is to read the Word of God. But we have been taught that reading is useless if the Spirit of God does not come and help us to examine it. Because the letter alone could kill. Right, brethren? It can separate us from God. The person who takes vanity in the reading of the Word and becomes arrogant, believing that because they know a lot of letter or a lot of Bible, it makes them a wise person. That same letter could condemn. No, the Word of God teaches us that the Scriptures should be read primarily with prayer, asking God to open what? Our understanding, our mind, so that the Word may be edification for our soul and edification for our faith. The psalmist David made a reflection, which today I would like to share with you. Teach us. What did this king want? This man of God? For God to what? To teach. Therefore, teach us how to number our days, so that we may apply wisdom to our hearts. Why should we know and count our days? So that throughout the days that we are to live, we may apply what? Therefore, what does our clairvoyance bring? What does our day-to-day bring? And our witness to the marvels that God does in us. And our witness to the punishment of God as well. Why not say it that way? Because God doesn't always award us. When we do bad, God also punishes us. But the one who loves God, everything. What, brethren? Everything. Everything serves him for good. Therefore, we are going to learn how to number our days. But we will learn how to number our days analyzing day by day what we have lived through this year, to be able to apply wisdom to what? Wisdom to our heart. What wisdom am I talking about? Human wisdom? I'm not interested in that wisdom, because human wisdom is the most ignorant about God. Today I come to speak to you about the true wisdom, which is the wisdom of our God, our powerful God, our only God, our God of spirit, who created the heavens and the earth, who through his Son chose us to be his children as well. And now he also wants us to apply wisdom to our heart. Therefore, we are going to number our days, the ones that have passed, the ones that are left, the ones we were victorious, the ones we were reproved, the ones of spiritual and material health, the ones that printed our love in every action, the days we offended God, the ones that pleased our soul, the ones that were painful because of loss and separation, the days we lived at the cost of our salvation, and the days that accomplished our sanctification. 365 days. Days with cares, with pain, with surprises. Days we suffered and cried. Days in which we were intimidated and were consoled. Days in which we saw destruction and also saw our fragility. We went through storms. We went through tornadoes. We went through trials. We went through struggles. And all of this applied something to our heart. Or it should have applied something to our heart. It should have applied wisdom. Wisdom, brethren, to evaluate what we have lived. And brethren, in that wisdom, understand, value, and thank the one we owe everything to.